Lviv, in western Ukraine, is a city full of history. Nestled in the picturesque landscape of the Carpathian foothills, Lviv is a city that has seen centuries of change and development. From its founding in the 13th century by King Daniel of Galicia to its modern-day status as a cultural hub, Lviv has always been a place of significance. The city's name itself is derived from the king's son, Lev, which means lion in Old Slavic, and this majestic animal is a fitting symbol for a city that has stood strong through the ages. Its cobblestone streets and grand buildings tell a captivating story. Walking through the old town, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. The streets are lined with buildings that showcase a variety of architectural styles, from Gothic to Renaissance, Baroque to Rococo. Each building has its own story to tell, and together they create a rich tapestry of history and culture. The old town is a living museum, where every corner holds a piece of the past. This charming city, often called the heart of Ukraine, has been a meeting place for different cultures for hundreds of years. Lviv's strategic location made it a crossroads of trade and culture, attracting people from all over Europe and beyond. The city's diverse population has left its mark on Lviv's culture, cuisine, and traditions. The old market square, with its vibrant atmosphere and historic landmarks, is a testament to this multicultural heritage. Here you can find influences from Polish, Austrian, Jewish, Armenian, and many other cultures, all blending together to create a unique and vibrant community. It's a cool mix of Eastern and Western European styles. The architecture of Lviv is a reflection of its diverse history and cultural influences. From the Gothic spires of the Latin cathedral to the Baroque opulence of the Dominican church, the city's buildings are a visual feast. The Armenian cathedral, with its unique blend of Eastern and Western elements, is a perfect example of Lviv's architectural diversity. Each building tells a story of the people who built it and the times they lived in, creating a rich and varied urban landscape. Lviv's historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is full of amazing architecture. The designation as a World Heritage Site is a testament to the city's historical and cultural significance. The historic center is a treasure trove of architectural gems, from the ornate facades of the old townhouses to the grand public buildings. The Rhinox Square, with its colorful buildings and lively atmosphere, is the heart of the historic center. Here you can find a mix of architectural styles, each one adding to the charm and character of the city. Its well-preserved buildings whisper stories of a rich and exciting past. The care and attention given to preserving these historic buildings is evident in every detail. From the intricate carvings on the facades to the beautifully restored interiors, each building is a testament to the city's commitment to preserving its heritage. Walking through the streets of Lviv, you can feel the history all around you. The buildings are not just relics of the past, but living, breathing parts of the city's present and future. Lviv is more than just buildings. It's a city full of life and energy. The streets are always bustling with activity, from the lively cafes and restaurants to the street performers and musicians. The city's vibrant street life is a reflection of its dynamic and creative spirit. Whether you're enjoying a cup of coffee at one of the many outdoor cafes, or watching a street performance in the market square, there's always something happening in Lviv. It has a vibrant energy that's captivating and exciting. The city's nightlife is just as lively as its daytime activities. From the trendy bars and clubs to the traditional Ukrainian restaurants, there's something for everyone in Lviv. The city's cultural scene is also thriving, with numerous theaters, galleries, and music venues offering a wide range of entertainment options. Whether you're looking for a night out on the town or a quiet evening enjoying the arts, Lviv has it all. When you arrive in Lviv, you'll feel the warmth of its people and the history that's everywhere. The locals are known for their hospitality and friendliness, always ready to welcome visitors with open arms. The sense of community is strong in Lviv, and you'll often see people gathering in the streets and squares, enjoying each other's company and celebrating their shared heritage. The city's rich history is evident in every corner, from the historic buildings to the cultural traditions that are still alive today. Join us as we explore Lviv, its fascinating past and its vibrant present. From the historic landmarks to the lively street life, there's so much to see and experience in this beautiful city. Whether you're a history buff, a culture enthusiast, or just looking for a new adventure, Lviv has something for everyone. So come along and discover the gem of Ukraine, a city that will capture your heart and leave you with unforgettable memories. Our journey starts in the middle of the 13th century with Prince Daniel Romanovich of Galicia. Prince Daniel was a visionary leader who saw the potential in the lands he ruled. He was not just a warrior but also a statesman who understood the importance of trade and diplomacy. His reign marked the beginning of a new era for the region, laying the foundations for what would become a thriving city. He made Lviv a strong and important city because of its location on important trade routes. These routes connected the east and the west, making Lviv a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and goods. The city's strategic position attracted merchants, artisans, and scholars from far and wide, turning it into a bustling hub of activity. The city's early days were marked by the high castle, which looked over everything. This imposing structure was not just a military fortress, but also a symbol of the city's growing influence and power. It served as the residence of the ruling prince, and a place where important decisions were made. From there, you could see the whole town. The panoramic views from the high castle offered a glimpse into the daily lives of the townspeople, the bustling markets, and the ever-expanding cityscape. It was a vantage point that underscored the city's strategic importance and its potential for growth. The high castle showed Lviv's growing power. Its walls and towers were a testament to the city's resilience and ambition. The flags and banners that adorned the castle were symbols of the city's identity and pride, reflecting its aspirations to become a major player in the region. Around it, the city grew. New neighborhoods sprang up and the population began to swell. The city's expansion was carefully planned, with new streets, squares, and public buildings being constructed to accommodate the growing number of residents and visitors. Streets and squares were built, and the Pidzamcha area became a busy center. This area, located at the foot of the high castle, quickly became the heart of the city's commercial and social life. It was here that merchants set up their stalls, artisans displayed their crafts, and townspeople gathered to exchange news and ideas. Merchants from all over came to Lviv to trade. They brought with them exotic goods, spices, textiles, and precious metals, enriching the city's economy and cultural landscape. The market scenes were vibrant and colorful, reflecting the diversity and dynamism of the city's population. The city became richer and more important. Its wealth was not just measured in gold and silver, but also in the knowledge, skills, and cultural exchanges that took place within its walls. Lviv's rise to prominence was a testament to the vision and leadership of its founders, and it set the stage for the city's future growth and development. Lviv's strategic location at the crossroads of Europe has historically attracted not only merchants but also people from many different places. This city, with its rich and varied history, has been a melting pot of cultures for centuries. Walking through its streets, one can feel the vibrant energy of a place where East meets West, and where different traditions and customs have blended seamlessly over time. Armenians, Jews, Poles, Ukrainians, and others, each with their own unique traditions and ways of life, made Lviv their home. The Armenian street, with its distinct architecture, tells the story of the Armenian community that settled here centuries ago. The Jewish district, with its synagogues and cultural landmarks, speaks of a once thriving Jewish population. Polish influences are evident in the city's layout and many of its buildings, reflecting the time when Lviv was part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. This rich mix of cultures is not just a thing of the past, it continues to be a vibrant part of the city's present. Cultural festivals celebrating Armenian, Jewish, Polish, and Ukrainian heritage are held throughout the year, bringing together people from all walks of life. These events are a testament to the enduring spirit of multiculturalism that defines Lviv. You can see this cultural tapestry in the different styles of buildings that line the streets of Lviv. From Gothic to Baroque, Renaissance to Art Nouveau, the city's architecture is a visual representation of its diverse history. Each building tells a story, and together they create a unique and beautiful urban landscape. The mosques in Lviv, with their intricate designs and beautiful minarets, are a reminder of the city's Islamic history. These structures, though fewer in number, add to the rich architectural diversity of the city and highlight the presence of Muslim communities in Lviv's past. Synagogues, with their beautifully detailed interiors and exteriors, show the importance of Lviv's Jewish community. These buildings are not just places of worship. They are also cultural landmarks that tell the story of a community that has contributed significantly to the city's development. Orthodox, Armenian, and Catholic churches, each with their own special look and architectural style, show the city's religious diversity. These places of worship are more than just buildings. They are symbols of the faith and resilience of the communities that built them. All these different styles and influences come together to make Lviv a city that is not only beautiful and interesting, but also a living testament to the power of cultural diversity. The city's ability to embrace and celebrate its varied heritage is what makes it truly unique. Let's go to the Seredmistya, Lviv's historic center. Here, it feels like time has stopped. The Seredmistya is full of amazing buildings that have survived for centuries. Renaissance and Baroque styles are everywhere, with fancy decorations and carvings. Grand monasteries show Lviv's religious history. Big houses with hidden courtyards tell stories of the city's wealthy past. You can't visit Lviv without seeing St. Yuri's Cathedral. Southwest of the old city, St. Yuri's is a great example of Baroque architecture. It's the center of the Halachina Church metropolis and very important. Every detail, from the tall bell towers to the carved sculptures, is amazing. Inside, it's even more beautiful. Frescoes on the walls and ceilings show scenes from the Bible and the lives of saints. The air smells like incense. It's a special place. Lviv has a lot of history, but it's also a modern city. The streets are busy with people. Locals and tourists walk on the cobblestones and their laughter fills the squares. Street performers entertain everyone. Outdoor cafes are everywhere. You can smell coffee and Ukrainian food. Lviv is a city that loves life. There's something for everyone. Lviv's food shows its history and different cultures. You have to try traditional Ukrainian dishes made with fresh ingredients. Try borscht, a beetroot soup, and vareniki, dumplings filled with potato, cheese, or meat. Don't forget nalisniki, thin crepes with different fillings. And if you like sweets, Lviv has many cakes, pastries, and chocolates. Try sirnik, a baked cheesecake, or makivnik, a poppy seed roll. Lviv mixes its past with its present. You can always feel the history, but the city is also modern. New buildings stand next to old ones. Art galleries show the work of Ukrainian artists. Lviv's universities are very good and attract students from everywhere. Lviv is a city that loves its history and is excited about the future. Our trip to Lviv is ending, and we're amazed by this city. Lviv is more than just a place to visit. It's an experience. History is alive here, culture is everywhere, and the people are friendly. If you want a trip that will excite you and stay with you forever, come to Lviv. Experience the magic of this charming city.